You can see the flight control is right there, is mounted in the top of the actually the roof of the aircraft upside down, and the bottom is the CROSSFIRE full size receiver. So now if you connect the landing gear directly, because if you install it on the flight controller, the landing gear draws so much amps that actually makes the flight controller to burn out, and up to the point that it will wipe all the depth of your flight controller, and the flight controller, all the information will be wiped out. So you will start from scratch if you don't have a backup. The firmware will stay on the flight controller, but it's like you started from scratch, because the landing gear in this aircraft draws so much amps that actually brown out everything, and it was a mess. So the solution was to take the positive wire from the ESC of the aircraft, which you don't supposed to use on the flight controller, and get the positive wire from the landing gear servos and put it together, and that will solve the problem, because you're using actually external back, which is the one from the ESC. Yeah, the flight controller is pretty much designed just for small servos, and any draw of excessive amps will burn out the flight controller, and that will result in a crash. And many people reported that after they hook up the flight controller after the crash, everything was wiped out, and that's the reason. So it's nothing to do with the firmware. It has to do with the design of the flight controller. In this case, is a SPEEDYBEE F405 wing that is installed upside down, and the Viper. So you can see right there the where only the positive and the negative of the flight controller is soldered to the main wire of the ESC. And so far everything works, and we're gonna show it to you that it's not getting burned out anymore because of the landing gear wire.
Welcome to OpenTX. Gear up.
Super Scorpion.
Engines disarmed. Flaps FPV deactivated. Manual mode. Milliwatts, 22.7 volts, 0, 7 satellites. Flaps half, flaps down, flaps half, flaps up, flaps half, flaps down, flaps half, flaps up. .7 volts, engines armed. 22.6 volts manual mode.
Super Scorpion.
Engines disarmed.